What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today. Today we're looking at the Aputure Light Dome Mini 2, and this is just an improvement over the Light Dome Mini, the original one that had like the spikes coming out of it. And this one's a big improvement. They obviously listened to their customers on this one, and there's been some serious modifications and improvements to this one, and let's get right into it. So obviously, as I mentioned before, it had the rod sticking through it. So the new version, you actually don't have to put this together. It just snaps together and collapses really easily. And that's what you want. You want to be able to pop up your light modifiers really easily and not have to worry about trying to build them on set, or, you know, say you're on location and you don't really have a lot of time. This pops up real quick, and it's pretty easy to snap together and to collapse. It comes in a really nice duffel bag and comes with a couple of other diffusions. So you've got your center diffusion for if you want kind of like a silvery white light or kind of like a golden color. But it also comes with a gel holder that you can actually clip into the front, and you can attach gels to this to get any color you want out of it. And one other thing I wasn't expecting is that it actually came with a grid, which is really awesome. Usually when you buy most light modifiers, you have to buy the grid separately. And it's pretty cool that they include it with the Light Dome Mini 2. If you don't know what a grid is, it's just a way to focus the light so it doesn't spill out as much. And I find that when I'm shooting, you know, photography or B-roll or anything like that, I like doing it because it makes the background kind of fall into the shadows and most of your light hit your subject. Now, I've used the Light Dome Mini 2 a lot actually around my place and shooting B-roll. I haven't really talked about it, but I've used it in a lot of videos, just shooting even my talking head stuff. Sometimes if I don't want to set the bigger light dome up, I'm using the bigger light dome right now. But I find that I've used this on photo shoots and things like that just to add a bit of a kicker, just a bit of light, and it works out pretty nice. I use it on the 120D, and I've also shot some photography where I put it on my strobe. And it does have a Bowens mount, so it pretty much works with most things. And yeah, I actually really like the light quality that comes out of this. That's basically it, just the overview of this light dome, how it goes together, how it collapses, and all the things it comes with. And one other thing I'd like to talk about just as a bonus is the Aputure MRAN MX, which is this little LED light. It's insanely bright. It's got 128 LEDs in it, and it's a bicolor light, so you can actually change the temperature of it from 2800K all the way up to 6500K. This thing is way brighter than the Aputure M9. I talked about that in the past. They sent me that as well. Kind of the same idea, except this is like, I'd say probably twice as bright. It's a little hefty. It's 1.65 pounds. It's all metal, which is really nice. Got amazing build quality. The back is kind of like a heat sink on the back here, and it comes with magnetic diffusion, so you can actually clip on different types of diffusion. I have them both on right now. One's kind of like a frosted and one's kind of like a glossy, but I use them both because you want to diffuse this light because it's super bright. It does have a corner 20 mounting thread on the bottom, so you can mount that to arms, tripods, light stands, even it comes with a ball head that you can attach to the top of your camera as well. So you can dim the light all the way from 20% up to 100, so you can't go down any lower than 20%. It also has a boost button on it, which boosts the light output even higher. Now, if you are running the boost, your battery life will vary. You might only get about half an hour off this thing. It does have a built-in battery. I find that I'm getting, you know, roughly 2 to 3 hours if I got it at about 80%, which isn't too bad. It will last up to like 4 hours, I think, if you're using it at a lower setting. And these lights are just super handy. I've used them for B-roll as kind of like an edge light. I've even used them for talking heads also as kind of like an edge light, just to cut the side of my face out while I'm talking. And these are really handy, super handy to use. They're a little bit expensive, they're 150 bucks, but for the build quality and the light output, it's actually awesome. Anyway, I just thought I would throw that in there since I was talking about some other stuff from Aputure. But yeah, if you're thinking about buying any of these things, I'll put links in the description where you can get them. And thanks to Aputure for sending this out to me. You guys are making some really awesome stuff. I don't have the Light Dome 2, but it's kind of the same idea as the Light Dome Mini 2, where it kind of collapses and you don't have to build it. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. I'll see you in the next one.